Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Saturday morning. Hope you have grabbed your coffee. I'm trying to get this light to be brighter for you so you can see. You may have to do something different. I'm not sure. But we'll start with this. Good morning, Kathy with Bella's Enchanted Treasures. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Let's go ahead and get started. Please let me know if y'all want to see anything in particular. I'll just start running. Items. I also have items listed in my buy now. All right, let's go ahead and look at this. This here is your Imperial 1960s Compote Atterbury scroll. It's in great condition. May have to, I thought I changed the time on that. Sorry about that. Grab your coffee. I already had mine this morning. This is a beautiful. All right. Put some of these things down here. Let's see what is next. I have this here is candle, amber candle holder. This is a small one. I do have three. It's 8, 12, and 16, I believe that one is. With this candlestick holder. You have the amber glass here. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want to take a look at. This here is a crackled glass, hand blown amber pumpkin. It's about 4.5 inches tall. I love how they do the stems on those. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. What are you looking for today? Is there anything in particular? Here's, of course, is uh, your amber Indiana. This one is carnival. I have some that are carnival and some that are not. With the daisy pattern on the back. These are all from my personal amber collection that I'm downsizing to because my daughter's just crazy. She doesn't like amber. I don't know what's wrong with that child. I'm like, how can you not like amber? Let me show you this. This is a huge coffee tea kettle. Look at the wear on that. It does have a little dent here in the top, but that could be hammered out. Um, Vintage. I don't know if they use this at a campsite or what, but it's huge. Or they were having a lot of coffee to make for the family. I hadn't seen one that big before. All right, all right, let me do this. This. This here is a beautiful, so let's break this down. This here is an amber, and it is carnival. Of course, it's amber, but it's an oval ball. These are great for your centerpieces. It does say here, Balos Gassa Murano at the bottom. So it was made in Murano, Italy. These are great for centerpieces or to make fruit bowls out of them. All right, thank you for looking at that. I will put that back there. Just don't want to do it. All right, let's see what scrolls down next. Let me do this. This here is a Hazel Atlas. It's your glass. These were ashtrays, but I use them for my candles. You put pillar candles in it. You can use it as a trinket dish, put your rings in it, your keys in it. This here's a larger size. I had a smaller one last week. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see. Let me get this. This here is your brass candle holder. It has an angel on it, but you can also use the bottom as a snuffer. It says here, Arcana Crafts, made in India. Some brass little candle holder there. Um, Let me go to. What did I do with that? All right, let me show one of these. These here, I do have two of these. Um, these are the octagon shaped arrows. I'll take off my fingerprints with that. Octagon shape, about 5 inches or 6 inches. And I do have two of these. Right. Let's see. This here, let me pin that. Here is, these here are grapes. I don't know if they're lucite, but they're really cute. So here are the grape leaves. These here are metal. The leaves are metal itself. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Take a look at the shop and the buy now as well. It's full for you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning. Let's see. What do we have next? Oh, let me show this. This is a new piece. Let me take this down. I love this. I have the platter as well. This here is the serving bowl. And this is Poppy Trail. It's made in California. But I love that. And then it has the matching serving bowl with it. It was amber color. Thanks for looking at that. All right, let's see. Let me show this. This here is a vase. It's a tortoise print pattern glass. So a pedestal vase. Pontil is down here. This has a matching candle holder as well and a plate. Thank you so much, Venice Vintage. How was your show last night? This is an amber bud vase. I have two of these. Oh, I thought you had one last night. What time tomorrow? You can go ahead and advertise. I've been doing theme shows. So this one is my amber and brass. Of course, I have one tomorrow morning as well. That's going to be boutique, and I forgot what it was. Oh, vanity and boutique is what that one's going to be. What did I do with that? Let's see. I put that somewhere. Oh, here it is. This here is your angel fairy with the little harp or whatever that was. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. We're doing an amber and brass show today. Tomorrow morning, I will be having we'll be having a vanity and we're having tomorrow. We're having vanity and boutique. So check out the items for there as well. Let's do this. Here is a little brass. Here's a little brass detail vase. Right. Oh, I had it upside down. Here's the top. I haven't cleaned these. I know some people like the patina on them, so I'll leave it up to the buyer. They want to clean it up, or sometimes people wait. Um, Thank you for looking at that. They wait for it to get it that way, so I don't want to then clean it, and then they have to sit there and wait for it again. All right, this here is your diamond hobnob votive candle holders. I do have two of these. I actually purchased these because I was going to put them with some clear candlestick holders I have, but they were a little bit too small. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Happy Saturday. We made it through that week. So they were a little bit too small. So I'm looking for some that maybe are a little bit larger than these for that project. Let me do this. I saw this, my little Fenton, my little bell. Where did that go? I just saw it. Here it is. This here is your vintage Amberina ruby diamond quilted bell. I forgot to bring in my flashlight, but you can see that would be the one that glows. Of course, I'd clean it up before I send it to you. If anybody's interested in that, please follow and bookmark my future shows. I do have another one tomorrow that I was talking about. Vanity and Boutique. And then I do a jury show on Tuesday. Um, I do have a jury show on Tuesday. That is, all right, which is this? The carnival. Okay, I have two of these. One's carnival and the other one is not. So this one's not. So we'll run this. So yes, there's a jury show that I do like at 4:30 on Tuesday. And then on Friday, I'm going to do a boutique clothing show. So I changed my vintage and antique decor shows from Tuesday and Thursday or Friday. I changed them to Saturday and Sunday because I moved my shows into my garage, and it's just much cooler down here. It's much cooler down here in the mornings. I had my room upstairs, but I'm just getting tired of carrying everything upstairs. Get it out in the car, carrying it all upstairs, doing everything upstairs, then selling it, bringing it back downstairs into the garage. And I'm like, okay, I've got to change this around. Thank you for looking at that. And then I have an antique booth that it's about a half an hour away from me. It's in Dunedin that I go and I refluff and restock that. Here is an amber colored glass pitcher with a clear handle. You can use this as a flower vase. That's what I've been doing. I just need to clean this up. Um, you can use it for your summertime beverages or as a base. Thank you for looking at her. That one back. Let's see. This here is an amber and bronze lamp. Okay, let me see if I can bring this forward. I wanted you to see that. All right, so here's the lamp. The shade is the amber and gold and topaz color. There is some little chippies here, just of the paint, but it is a working lamp. It's about 18 inches tall. For this, there is some paint. This is a metal base, so those could be touched up. Thank you for looking at that. Let's see. We showed that. Let me show this. This here is uh it's a buffet set. It's not the I'll keep the 30-second. It's the gold things that you put to hold the plates in. Your napkin holder, your utensils holder. It's never been used, still in the box. You can see it's still, all the metal pieces are still there. But that's cute when you're setting up a buffet for the holidays or even family dinners on Sundays. So you have the two different plate sizes for the utensils and for your napkins. I actually bought it for the holidays, and I didn't wind up using it. And now my daughter's doing holidays. I kind of like passed the torch. I'm like, it's your turn, daughter. Just like my mama did to me. She used to do them all, and I'm going to show you this. Um, this basket. Well, I have it in my hand. Here it is. This is a wicker picnic basket. It's not amber, but I just wanted to show it to you. It has the strap on it, the handles. Let me open it up inside. It's in great condition. Um, and it has the plates and everything still inside. It has the tray with the cups that just fell down. Salt and pepper shakers also come in with it. But you have your 4 plates, your 4 sets of utensils, your 4 mugs, and then it's got the green and yellow print inside. I just thought that was a really nicely made picnic basket. And I loved how it did have the handles and the strap on it, so you can carry it around too. So thank you for looking at that. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have, um, let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see. I'm just scrolling through. These here are, these are actually from France. They are amber. They are a set of 4. So you get all 4 for this price. But look at the pattern. These are from France. They're Lemonarch from France. And this is a set of 4 for these. These were made like in the 60s, 70s when I looked these up. All right, thank you for looking at those. Let's see, let's run this. This here is going to be a little just musical note. This is currently running. It's sparkly. You can hang it, or you can just have it sit on a shelf on top of a book or in a vase for all those musicians or music teachers out there. All right, thank you for looking at that. That's there. Let me show this. This here is a hand blown. It's a smaller picture with its own plate underneath. So here's the plate. So you sit it on top. So you have, did it not start? There you go. Here's the plate. And then here's the pitcher with the bubbles in it. It does have a clear handle. It's about 10 inches tall. All right, a few more seconds on that. These get kind of heavy. In fact, let me take this too because I have another plate to show you in the back. All right, this here, I do have 3 of these. I used to put these in a stand and like one of those 3-tier metal stands. All right, now I can't find it. Sorry. Okay, here it is. And that, so it's the Federal Glass Pioneer Amber glass plate. It's a light. So you have your fruits on there. You have the ruffled edges. I do have 3 of these. So I put them in those metal tier things and I would put, canapes, your little appetizer stuff in there. So these were always nice at dinner parties. Or I even had it in the kitchen set up and I used to use it for all my fruit. Uh, so you had the different tiers of fruit on there as well. You could use it as a centerpiece. There are 3 of these. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me put this down. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. I just showed that. These here, I love these. These are going to be your dark amber, and I have 2 dark amber and 2 light amber there for each. So this here is your dark, it's your vintage Fenton amber glass bowl with the waffle pattern. So these are like about 4 inches, 4.5 inches in diameter. I do have 2 of those. And let me put that there for now. And then I have 2 that are the lighter amber. Let me run those as well. I know people, some like Carnival, some don't. Some like the lighter amber, some the darker. I just had it all. I had all of them. That's why my daughter's like, you've got way too much. I'm like, you can never have enough. It's like, what's the matter with you, child? All right, so here are the lighter ambers. These are vintage Fenton. And this is the lighter amber. All right, thank you for looking at those. I'm going to show you these 2. This here is a beautiful, let's see that, not that one. All right. I do have, no, that's not it. Okay, guys, where did this one? Sorry, but okay, here it is. This here is the amber depression glass dish or trinket dish. This here is like 6.5 to 7 inch diameter. It has the ruffle pattern. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. We're doing an Amber and Brass show this morning. Tomorrow morning, I'll have a vanity and boutique show. So please bookmark and follow for that one. Tuesday night, I'll have a jewelry show. Tuesday about 4:30, not night. And then I'll have a boutique clothing show on Friday. All right, where did this one go? All right, these don't help at all. All right. I know this here. I do have 3 of these. Let me just find the post. These are the lighter. So these are the diamond cut square federal yellow glass. I do have 3 of these. I'd use these in the bathrooms for soaps or napkin or the little cloth hand things. Let's see what I can find next. That I did that one. Let me do this. I've had this tray in my collection since the 90s. This is a vintage floral tray. I'm going to run it for the full 36. Vintage hand painted floral tray upside down. And it says here, AL Ink, New York, liquid proof, made in Japan for them. But look at this tray. It's absolutely beautiful. I used to have it on my coffee table. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. This tray is currently running. This is from the late 60s, 70s. Thank you for looking at that. Put that there. Thank you so much. Let me know if there's anything in the shop you want to take a closer look at. Check out Buy It Now or Buy Nows. Sorry, that was from another thing. I do have, where did I put this? Let me do this. This here is a memory box. And what's great about this is you can open it up. It's magnetic. You can open it up and put your own picture in here. You can change it around. And then it also has where you can put it as a stand-up frame or you can hang it. Either way, that is currently running. There are some like little vintage wear dings on there, but that could all be polished up. But it's like a shadow box. You can open it up and put your own items in there. Okay, thank you for looking at that. Let's see what we have next. This here is a metal wall plate holder. Take it off of there. I was holding my door open. So why doesn't the times stay when you keep changing them? All right, so this is a metal wall plate holder. It's your beige or ivory with gold color over it. This is for your wall plates. All right, thank you for looking at that. I'll put that. Let me get this. I can hold my door open. It's not letting me keep it open. Those are tassels that I have. All right, let's see. We did those. Let me do this. This here is another brass candlestick. This one's very unique that it has a dragon coiled around it. I don't know what the significance of that is, but this is currently running 7 inches tall, brass, heavy brass. And you'll see how the dragon here is coiled around the base. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let's see. Let me get down to my, oh, let me show these. I absolutely love these. And yes, these were mine. These are Indiana Tiara glass amber candlestick holders. There are two. It is a pair of them for this. See, I was thinking about putting those, I was thinking about putting them like that, like in the clear candle things, I hope, but I like that too, actually, to be honest with you. Um, so those are near and dear to me. But I'm getting tired of dusting everything too. That's the other thing as we get older. Looking for less stuff to dust. I have a set of 4 of these yellow. These were purchased in Pier 1 in the early 2000s. So I had these. These are my wine glasses. I had them in martini glasses that I have to try to find in my storage unit that I'm almost finished clearing out. But those were cute. Let me see if that's text. Okay, I did that. I did those. Let me do this. Here is your ruffled carnival ruffled bow. See the carnival of that. That's the ruffle on there. Beautiful tiara pattern. Ruffled amber bow on that. I love how it has the ruffle. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let's see. What do we have that I haven't showed you yet? Shout out if there's anything in particular you want me to show you. Let me see, we did those. Where is my, I did that. Oh, let me do this. Here is vintage brass bell on this. And it has a great sound to it. That brass bell has a great sound and it is etched. This is what China's thing. That's a beautiful, welcome in. Thank you for joining us on this Saturday morning. All right, let me run. All right, I did those. Let me do this. This here. Yeah, this here. We have the little butterflies. The metal butterflies, welcome in. Take a look at the shop and the buy now store as well. There's lots in there. Let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see. I do have this. This was a little, I gotta see if I can find this now. There's so much amber in here. It all looks, it all looks alike when I'm scrolling through. Okay, so let me show you this instead. And when I come up to that, I'll show it to you. So this is a vintage tiara sunflower serving platter. Set tiara pattern, tiara sunflower. It's about 1 inch tall. Beautiful shape. It looks so nice on the tables. Could use it as a centerpiece as well. Here. All right, let's see. Let me show you this. This here is I had these for a while. This is a vintage porcelain sugar and creamer set. This is from Czechoslovakia, but look at the pattern on that. You got your grays, your yellows, your oranges. Here's the thing on the back. This is currently running your sugar bowl and your creamer. All right, thank you for looking at that. Keep that here. All right. Let's see what's next. I know I only have a couple things left. Let's do this. This is your Indiana glass pitcher and your Whitehall tumblers. I have a set of 4 of the tumblers. So here's your pitcher. That's your Indiana glass pitcher. And then you have 4 of the Whitehall tumblers. So that's the set, the 5-piece set. Couple more seconds on this. Okay, good. That was getting heavy. You don't realize how heavy some of these pictures are from back in the day. And I remember my grandmother used to pick them up like she was a wrestler or something, like if it was nothing. All right, let me see what else we have. Let me see if I can find that little leaf bowl that I had. And then if anybody's in here, we'll go raid somebody else. All right, let me go ahead and pin this. This is your Indiana glass egg platter. So this is the amber. I also have one in clear. So yeah, your egg platter, and I call it now charcuterie because that's what they're saying instead of relish. It's in great condition. All right. Thank you so much for looking at that. There. Let me see if I can find that one. Okay, it's not there. I must have not put it in here. I'll have to run it in the next show. But please bookmark and follow me. I do have a show tomorrow morning. That's Vanity and Boutique. Tuesday afternoon, 4:30 Eastern time, I do have a jewelry show. So take a look at that. I have some items already there that are listed. And then Friday, I have a show, a boutique clothing show that I have the same time at 4:30 on Friday. All right, that's it, guys. We ran through everything. If you want me to show you anything before we leave, speak now, forever hold your peace. Thank you for coming in Saturday morning and spending some time with me. Let me know if there's anything else. And if not, we'll go ahead and raid into another seller. Thank you. Have a great weekend.